Did you get your tickets? No? You didn't get your tickets? Don't. They didn't get their tickets.
Tickets for what?
The gun show!
Oh my God. 70001. This is Foxtrot 850. The payload is ready.
The payload is ready.
I repeat, the payload is ready. Warm-up time starts now. Over.
I'm a nerd, right? So I will give you free reign. Nerd out, man. What are we doing? With no intro?
Intro.
I was gearing up to do it, you know. I even took the inhale. Hi guys! Jesus. Don't go, don't go, don't go. You know it by now.
We are back. Brought chat down to my ends. Level Up Barbados.
Yes, sir.
Cool town. Outdoor vibe, indoor vibe, everything vibe. Today we did some
special leg session. We did some contrast training. So this is the intro. So we're kind of giving you a prep for what's to come. We went through some movement prep, some joint prep. We went through some body weight work, single leg stuff, some unilateral stuff. So walking lunges, and you know, spoil it, you can find out later. And then we did some barbell work. The goal of today was to hit the quads as much as we hit the hamstrings, and just to develop a leg workout, one of many to come, that is going to be efficient in terms of time, in terms of maybe equipment that you have, and that can be applied to anybody that wants to build strength, gain some muscle mass, and also build some output in terms of explosiveness, in terms of power as well, from both the quads and the hamstrings. We're gonna go through a ham squat first. I wanted to keep the intro, the introductory movements real simple, really focusing on mobility of the hips, the knees, and the ankles, being that we are going through a lot of lower body movements. So movement number one is gonna be a ham squat. Guess why it's called a ham squat? At the top, you stretch your hamstrings, and at the bottom, guess what you do? You squat. Pow. Oh! So you ham and you squat. And 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 you...
Sorry. Got carried away.
So what you can see here, right? Already at the top position before he's even moved or pressed up off this leg, he is in full, if not almost full, hip flexion, right? So from this position, what we're trying to do, if he presses up, we're warming up his ability to squat from depth. So we're doing it single leg, just to also help any imbalances that he may have between the left and the right leg. So he goes up to the top, maintaining his balance and his poise, and then he controls his weight down to start. Pushing again off this front foot, again from flexion into hip extension, also from knee flexion to knee extension. We're just warming up all ligaments or joints that are going to be involved in our weighted movements.
So fun fact, do you think that foot placement plays a part in this?
Hell yeah.
I should have decided if having it straight
Hell yeah.
or turned out.
Hell yeah.
No.
He knew I was going to say yes too. I like to have the toe turned out just like Thorn naturally does, just to open up the hip, right? As you turn out your ankle, you will naturally create more space in your hip cavity. We can call it a cavity joint. So as you squat down, it'll just be easier for you to access this range of motion as compared to having your feet narrow or turned in. So just a tip for you to apply to your training. You are very welcome.
Exactly, and then to finish, warm up our lower body. We're gonna do some handstands.
We?
Yes.
You gotta be French.
Best way to warm up your legs.
For lower body?
Yeah, for lower body.
I can do this part.
Yeah.
Yay. So the Cossack, another movement that we're going to do for repetitions to warm up your ability to access range of motion in your hips. I find when we're squatting, we're lunging, when we eventually get to the weighted movements, we want to make sure that the joint is prepped. You know, you want to travel with ease. Make sure you've seen flexion, and now we're just exploring lateral. I hate these words, man. What are these words for?
I just say lateral.
I'm going side to side. I'm moving laterally. We don't do it often enough. Everything we do is linear. So now we're moving laterally. You know, free up the hips. If you're an athlete, this is doubly important. You want to be able to cut laterally. God damn it.
Lateral.
Sitting Bayesian.
Lateral.
No, it's lateral.
Yo, nah, don't do us like that, man.
Diversifying the movement. Different ways you can move through your hip hinge, becoming strong, confident, and competent in doing so. And yeah, strengthening your weighted movements, barbell squat, strengthening your athletic performance, lateral cuts. So I feel personally it applies to any and everybody. So for the canning squat, be it that we're doing contrast training today, we are working through hamstring strength and glute strength. Canning squat takes you through both. So you're gonna see Thorn do the reverse. Starting from the top, this is how we go. We hinge at the hips, think I am a crane. Back stays flat, chest stays proud. And then we go through a squat. I don't know what you are for a squat, you can be a squatting person. Come back up, so you reverse the movement, you come up from the squat and then you come up from the hinge. So he's gonna go through the one without the reverse now. He hinges first, back stays flat, chest stays proud.
I like to get low.
And then he squats, he says he likes to get low, and then he comes straight up, hips go forward and he squeezes his glutes at the top. Great way to warm up. Another thing I would say, right, progressive reps. Trust that rep 5 will feel better than rep 1. Be patient with yourself, trust in your breathing. You kind of want to, so if you're squatting, right, if you're doing this canning squat, for instance, and you get to here and you start to feel like lower back starts to round, right, don't go so far. Trust that this is where you need to be for now. Same with the squat. If you get to here and you're like, nah, I can't go too far, right? Trust that this is where you need to go. Progressively, you'll be able to hinge lower, you'll be able to sit deeper. Yeah, so as you go through reps, movement will become easier and more fluid.
Clear, concise progression. That's it.
That's it.
That's all it is.
That's all it is.
You gotta crawl before you learn to run, or walk, or whatever. You're gonna always dunk. Remember that.
It's my turn. So what you want to do is approach your weights. Greet them. Make sure they consent to you actually picking them up. Because you know that's a big thing nowadays.
Oh my God.
Squat down. Don't overload your back. Big proud chest. As you're walking, right, I like to keep distance between my feet. I find a lot of people walk a tightrope. This is a good space because we have a line. I want to step either side of the line with each foot. Again, land the squat, lunge, drop your back knee, step up to start. If you can just walk straight through to the next step, but don't rush that process. Step in the middle if you need to. Go into the next step, big proud chest, back flat, dropping the knee, knees going away from midline.
So you say walking the line.
No, I was trying
not
to
walking the line.
Yeah,
So
I was trying to step
do you
outside.
prefer, because when I think about that concept, I always think about trying to follow, unless somebody has like some kind of imbalance or something like that, I'll try to follow the natural line of the hip when I'm doing lunges as well. The same way.
That works.
It's the same.
Just different
When I
key.
think about that, I think about the same methodology.
Anything to
behind it.
avoid this fucking tightrope that I see people walking on. Imagine. And now you have dumbbells.
Balls in your hand, yeah.
Think of it as a split squat rather than walking a tightrope. They call
Bro.
it Bayesian 1.
Bro, what is our national dish? Shut your mouth.
Wait, give me some time.
Okay.
Give me some time. No, bro. It's not Trinidad.
Hold up. It's not what?
Trinidad. Hey, Trinidad make rotis.
That's not a national dish, bro.
Could give a fuck. It feels like it. Wait. Put it in the sauce?
Are you joking?
Yeah, I'm joking.
You're an original.
You're another time.
You're another time.
Another time.
I'll give you one more chance, bro. I'll take the rest as like a warm
Sweet or
up.
savory?
It's savory. Put it on cells, Jesus.
I ain't never seen putting this sauce nowhere else in the world but here.
You said that you're the most Bayesianist Bayesian ever.
But you know, like when people forget their roots? Y'all forgot. I'm like Dracula. You know when the vampires forgot how to run things? Dracula come back and be like, nah.
I need you to get off your own vlog, please.
This is how you do it.
Leave.
This
leave
is
us.
I'm Dracula.
This is now the Claywood show. Thank you guys for coming. Welcome, cause
wait, I still ain't done my last attempt.
let's go.
Conkies? You said savory, right? No, don't count.
I mean, that's what I said.
That don't count.
I said savory.
That don't count. I forgot. Wait.
Okay.
Your
okay.
national dish is...
It rhymes with dish.
Reminds of dish? Mm-hmm. Fish. But I can't have be a national, I gotta be a type of fish.
Mm-hmm. Now you're getting
It's not
close.
snapper. It's not snapper. Is it flying fish?
It's not. Adam. Well done.
Wait.
There's it's missing. It's
wait,
missing the.
wait.
It's missing a key part.
Wait.
That's only half of the dish.
Is it flying fish and cuckoo?
It took you long enough to.
Talk to me nicely. But I got the side dish on my own.
Bro.
I got the side dish on my own. Thank you, Adam. You didn't say that was a collaborative effort. I just needed to.
After conkies, putting a sauce. Ah, my head.
Is that bad?
My head,
Patients
bruh.
watch YouTube? I don't want to get roasted. Step makes it manageable. Able to hinge at the hips just like Thorn is brilliantly demonstrating. Back stays flat, chest stays proud. It's one controlled pace down and back up. As you can see, he's loading this front leg. He's getting activation through the hamstrings. He's focusing on his breathing, exhaling on the way up. The thing I want you to notice most about this is the identical pace, moving down and back up. Loading the front leg, keeping weight on that front heel. Back leg is just for balance and stability. I'm still talking so that he has to continue the exercise. I'm sure you've got the gist by now, but just for the sake of Thorn's hamstrings, he's going to do 2 more repetitions. Love you, bro. Control and back up. Don't get sloppy now. It's a proud chest and a flat back, my guy. All right, so this main body of work, right? As you can see, we've already been through some sets and some reps.
Some sets and reps.
Some sets and reps.
Some reps and sets.
Contrast training, work your way up. I don't really do percentage. You'd probably be a better percentage guy than me. What is this roughly?
Depends.
If you for us.
I feel like right now this feels like close to like 80%.
80%?
It's close to like 80%.
So we working, let's give them a range. We can give you a range from about 60 to 80.
Definitely go from 60 to 80.
We're going 5 by 5. So we're getting clean back squats, at least parallel, 5, straight over to the butt squats.
Yeah.
So the thinking is slow twitch muscle fibers, right? Geared more towards strength here. Fast twitch muscle fibers geared more towards, we say, power, explosiveness, quick movements, right? So this is a great superset for athletes, and it's a great all-round superset. You want to be able to move heavy things, and you also want to be able to move, to explode, to jump high. Yeah.
I am the last region bender.
Hip width apart. Something that we've worked on today is keeping the hips open by turning the feet out slightly. Big proud chest, and you are a good cue. Imagine there's a chair behind you, take a seat. I was gonna do a butt squat, but it's too far. Ready?
Yeah.
So we go down. Why do I feel mad limited here? Come back up.
Another thing I like to say about squats too is that your body is gonna create, as long as you're like been taught good form or people encouraging good form, your body's gonna create a natural angle, right? Too many times people feel the need to hold the bar up when you're going down, and if you're not like a Olympic lifter, because obviously they're going to be upright because they're trying to move a large amount of weight in the most effective and efficient way possible, along with stacking. So they want to be upright as possible. They want to be upright as possible right here. Oh shoot, sorry, my bad. They want to be upright as possible because they're driving everything up straight line. So you don't have to do that if you're not trying to be that. There's a natural fold, don't be afraid. You're not trying to dip too far forward. Granted, if you're doing like high bar, you will be more upright. If you're doing like low bar squatting, then you're gonna get a little more hip dominance here, which is slightly leaning forward. High bar, you're gonna get more quad dominance here, driving up. So allow your body to go into the natural angle that is gonna go into, not too far forward, not too far leaning back. You're not trying to hold the weight up here. Natural angle, down, drive up.
So we're going for a seated good morning. Great exercise to strengthen the lower back, hamstrings, glutes as well at the top when he comes back up. The one key thing I'm giving him to focus on, being that Thorn has good body awareness in terms of keeping his back straight, is that when he comes up, he doesn't allow his pelvis to tilt backwards. So he wants to keep that You're gonna call that an anterior tilt. Keep his lower back on so that it's a full hinge down and a full hinge back up, and there's no movement here.
So leg curls. Talk about leg curls.
You're gonna enjoy
The
this.
leg curls with the yoga ball. So yeah, seriously, I think that these are pretty underrated. I think they're a great way to put load on your hamstrings without having to use so much weight. You know, you gotta maintain keeping your hips high up in the air. Try to get a little bit higher. There we go. And extend. So the higher hips are, the more load you're gonna necessarily put on the hamstrings. As Chad was saying earlier, this is a good exercise to do if you're as an athlete, to be quite honest. Just because you feel like something is working doesn't also necessarily means it's working. You gotta do your research, do your work, understand, well, you know, what muscles, what are you trying to achieve? What is the exercise for? What do you want your body to do? Yeah?
All right, my 2 pence with this exercise. Ideally, with this contrast from the seated good mornings, right, which is more slow twitch fibers, I will come here and do these quickly. So how I'm gonna write them and how Adam's gonna put it nicely in the side of the screen is that we're going for pretty quick reps. And if anything, you can focus on explode it out. Let me just re-establish my foot position, bridge up, explode out, control back down, explode out, control back down, all while trying to maintain those bridged hips, glutes are on. I'm telling you can feel these in your hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. This is an outro. What do people say in the outro? They say bye. They say thank you for tuning in. They say there's more to come, and I hope that you're able to put this workout into good use. Like I said, any and everybody, right? If you're an athlete, try it out, add it to your program. If you're just getting into lifting, try it out, add it to your program. And so I would say the factors that you change based on where you are in your fitness journey is obviously the weight that you load, the reps that you do, and that's why we have provided rep ranges throughout the video. So keep this in the rotation, guys.
Let us know
I
what you
am
think.
the Avatar Alchemist, and I have been joined by my brother.
Clay was in the building representing Rhythm Tribe and Caliphate 246. Drop us what you think in the comments, guys. What else do you want to see? What exercises do you want to know about? What exercises would you like to see us do? Bless. 3, 2, 1.
I know it's
It's a little more expensive, but you might as well get an air fryer.